Hi there guys, welcome back, and in today's video we're going to be talking about toilets. So I did actually do a video ages ago in regards to the top 10 weirdest toilets in the world. And that video did okay-ish, just the fact that the audio was up and down. At one point you couldn't even hear me. So I thought I'd revisit it as I had loads of requests from friends and people that have seen the video wanted me to do another one, so I thought I might as well do one and do it right and make the audio good and all of that. So today we're going to be talking about, if you haven't read from the title, the top 25 weirdest toilets in the world. Now some of these toilets are just bizarre, some of them are just kind of ordinary looking but just look a little bit odd, out of place, and yeah, so if there are any ones that you know just comment below. I want you guys to comment. Please like the video, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Like I said, yeah, so hopefully you guys do enjoy, and shall we just crack on with it? So at number 1 we have this toilet. Now it looks like that somebody's gone a little bit OTT with the decorations, and that they love Christmas. But yeah, it's just a bit odd, the fact that they've gone a bit OTT with it. Quite cool in a way as well. But yeah, I don't know how Father Christmas would feel with somebody shitting into his face. But yeah, so we've got that one, and that one is pretty cool. If it wasn't Christmas, then it would be a bit bizarre. They should probably definitely get a calendar in there so that they know what time of the year it is, or maybe they do it like a seasonal a seasonal thing. So like they have an Easter theme on the toilet and things like that. But yeah, so we're on to number 2. So we've got this one. This one is a bit ordinary looking. It's just the wallpaper that's a bit bizarre. I've got 2 that are looking that I like this. Like the wallpaper is kind of weird. I'll get to the next one in a minute. But this one is odd. I imagine if you were really drunk and you came into this toilet through like the pub or something like that, you'll be thinking, well, the fuck am I doing? Where am I? Like, have I just randomly grown into a giant? I can imagine that somebody's tried to speak to the wall. It looks like there are people. Is that people? I think it might be just doors. Anyway, yeah, so that one's a bit odd looking. Now we'll go on to the second one that's roughly like this. So it's a ski slope, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool how they're just trying to, make the toilet a bit fun. But like I said, it'd be quite scary. Like, imagine if you were drunk again and you come in and I don't know why, but you would think, oh god, I'm going down the ski slope. But yeah, and I guess it would be quite cool if, see if you went on holiday to a skiing holiday and you forgot your skis, and you could just go to this toilet and take the skis off the floor. You'll probably have to run out very quickly, and you'll probably have to get the drill in there to drill them up, but still pretty cool toilet. Pretty two cool toilets, very similar, but yeah, so a bit bizarre with the wallpaper, and that's why I put that in. So we're on number 3. So this one is a bit unusual looking, but it's still roughly got its still shape of a toilet. It's quite cool. It looks a little bit like a smoker's pipe, I imagine, but I actually quite like the design of this. I wouldn't mind this in my toilet. Probably not the green, with the green tiles. I mean, that is really awful flowery tiles there, like disgusting. Ugh, God, get that away from me. I don't know why the hell did I say that. Anyway, so if that was in a white, that'd be looking pretty cool. I have seen this in a purple, and it does look kind of good, but a white, that'd be pretty nice, cool toilet to have. It's unique, but it kind of still has the toilet shape, if you get what I mean. But yeah, that's pretty cool toilet. So anyway, let's move on to number 4. So here, getting slightly weirder. I don't know why anybody would make this toilet, because it doesn't actually seem practical whatsoever at all, for a number of factors. Number 1, you're lifting up the lid and it's going to cut off a bit of the toilet. There's going to be that little barrier there. Not forgetting as well that when both of you sit on, your knees, it's going to be like, you know when you're sitting on a train and it gets really crowded with the seats and your guys' knees are touching, that awkward moment, yeah. This would be like that. I don't know, how close would you want to be to your partner while shitting? I can imagine this is built for couples that are just like, oh, don't leave me, I want to be close to you. Love, like, we can be close, but I need to go for a shit. I don't want this toilet to be in the toilet while we're having a shit. So, like, they might as well basically just be like, love, look, I'll open my legs up a little bit so there's a gap so you can see the bowl underneath my legs. Just sit on my lap and take a shit through that gap, and I'll take a shit as well. Shit. They might as well just do that. So it's very unpractical. I've got another few other pictures here for you that are very similar to this as well that I wanted to show you. So we've got this one here, which is very odd. Like, I don't understand why people would want to do this. I mean, like, I'm going to taking a shit while somebody else has been in the toilet, but not like them taking a shit as well. They were just in the shower. And I was just taking a dump. But yeah, this is just being a bit odd. Like, you know, imagine a conversation while you're taking a shit, just gonna be that. So, how are you? Good. How are you? Yeah. Bad. How's it going? Go on. So yeah, what have you been up to? It'd just be odd, like, just bizarre. I can imagine if the two people that do take a shit right next to each other, I guess they really like thumb wars, because this one, it's got like a little rest so you can have your arms on there. I mean, yeah, it is over the plug, but yeah, that could clean your arse at the same time. So they could play some thumb wars with that. But yeah, anyway, there's this one as well, which is just bizarre. I don't know why you would put two toilets opposite each other. It's like you have to look at the person shitting, like, in the eyes, and that'd just be odd. That'd just be really, really fucking odd. Whereas the other ones, they were facing different ways, sort of, so you don't have to directly look at them in the eyes. But this one, you have no choice other than if you sat sideways, so your back's against the wall, not the toilet seat. So yeah, that would be really weird. Imagine the awkward moment when you go to grab the toilet paper just as the other person does and you touch hands. Christ, that'd be awkward. Again, also connecting eye contact with each other while mid-shitting would be really odd as well. So I don't understand why people would do that. I guess for space reasons, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, we're at number 5. So this one is a bit crazy. So this one, you know, somebody's just got a big skull and put it on top of a toilet. Quite a cool idea, but I can imagine it not being very comfortable. And I imagine when you're really drunk and you haven't turned on the lights and you see like something big looking at you, like you know, you see the outline of it, you'll be shitting yourself. And then you turn on the lights and you're like, what the fuck is this? Like, I can imagine it being a very uncomfortable poo. You know, sitting on those teeth, like your legs over the sides, just, you know, yeah, it's just a little bit odd and a little bit over the top, but it's pretty cool in the same way, you know. So anyway, let's crack on to number 6. Now this one is kind of cool. in a way. I quite like it because it's different, but it's still got its kind of shape. Because still looks kind of like a toilet. Still got like a backrest, even though that it's probably stone, but it still is pretty cool. I mean, and you are shitting on top of like a puma or a tiger or a jaguar or something, whatever that is. But I like it. It's pretty cool. I like this one. Nothing really much to say about it. Otherwise, it's just pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff, I guess. You know. So yeah, let's crack on to the next one. So number 7. So we got this one. This is kind of like kind of olden style toilets. My only problem with this is, you see the handle on the toilet lid? I can imagine that being really annoying, because when you lift it up and sit on it, you got this thing, like, just, you're not resting actually on the back seat, you're just kind of resting on that little shitty kind of handle bit, which could probably create back problems. I imagine people shitting on this would have back problems, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. It's like a throne, you know. You're just gonna go for a shit in my throne, but yeah, it's pretty good toilet. I imagine this being in like a castle and stuff, and you go in and take a shit on the throne. But yeah, and it's got a little candle at the top, you know. But yeah. Anyway, so cracking on with number 7. Now this one is a little odd. I think they made them for sex bits. So I do actually have another image of this, but I'll show you in a minute. So I can imagine people that are really drunk have tried to fondle these boobs, and also probably tried to have a tit wank, even though they wouldn't really work. Imagine if somebody even had a wank over these, like after they've taken a shit, like, oh god, like, you know what, she's quite hot, and taking a wank, and have a tug. I bet there's been plenty of stories like this. I can imagine this being in like a sex place or something like that. But yeah, it's just a little bit odd. Imagine if you're drunk walking there. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, it's just a statue. So here's the other picture. Now, slightly prettier woman, but still a bit odd. Like I still remain that I bet somebody, some dirty fucker, has decided to have a wank over the statue. And I bet some dirty fuckers like fondled one of those breasts while having a wank. It's like it's got to have happened. It's still a little pretty cool idea of a toilet. I mean, at the bottom of this one, they've got that little pattern around there where it looks like the woman is like a mermaid, and her fin is like sucking the toilet bowl. Even though that you can see like her legs, she's kneeling, but it kind of does kind of have that look a little bit about her. But yeah, still pretty cool idea. Like I said, I can imagine some dirty fuckers loving this. But yeah. Anyway, cracking on with number 8. Now this one is it's kind of cool idea. It looks like, oh yeah, this is kind of cool, arty farty. It's a mirror toilet, like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then you know, wait till you see the other image. Here it is. It's inside just see-through, so you can take a shit and be like looking like you're open to everybody, and everybody can see you taking a dump, but they can't see you, but you can see them. So that's quite a cool idea, but kind of scary in a way, because unlike this photo here, same toilet, imagine that you're taking a dump. Oh shit! You'll be thinking, oh dude, I'm in here, but no, he can't see you, but you can see him. Imagine some people have had sex in this and got a thrill out of it, because public sex and all and whatnot. But yeah, it's pretty cool toilet, pretty weird, pretty peculiar. I kind of like it because it's kind of arty-farty, but also a bit nerve-wracking. So thrill seekers, if you want a thrilling poo, I'd definitely go for this one. Okay, so number What am I? Number 9! So, here we go. This is number 9, I do believe. I think this is number 9. Hang on guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, this is number 10. Christ. Sorry guys, this is number 10. Right. So, I do apologise. This is number 10. 10. Does that mean I've done all the other ones really wrong? Don't I? So I do apologise if I did do it all wrong. So anyway, we're on number 10 anyway. So you probably guys been thinking, what the fuck, can this guy count? Obviously not. Anyway, so this looks like it's a toilet in New Zealand. And like I say guys, another weird, bizarre toilet. Because for me, I wouldn't want to take a shit right like that, you know. Especially if I got diarrhea. Like, fuck that. So this is just another odd, weird, bizarre toilet that some crazy lunatic has decided to make. So we're on number 11, and now this one is just bizarre. Who in their right mind would make a toilet with the actual back of the toilet in a shape of a horny Chilean dad? I think Chilean dad? I don't know, like a horny man at the back. With his legs out, like, and his arms like, come on, back in. Like, it's just odd. I can imagine if you were really drunk and somebody's tried to fight that, because they've been like, oi dude, that's fucking wrong. And just, like, yeah. I can imagine some women that have been trying to, like, you know what, fuck it, come here darling, and sticking their nipples and whatnot in there. I don't know. Fuck knows what I'm talking about. Anyway. So, I can imagine whoever made this is just odd. Like, why? It's kind of fun in a way, but it's kind of just like, why? You know, it's just odd. It's odd. Anyway, number 12. Now, this one is odd. Well, we all know that Japanese are a little bit odd. Not all Japanese. I'm not saying that Japanese... If there are any Japanese people watching this, I am sorry, but you have to understand, why on earth would you make a toilet that like this? Whatever happened to normal toilets? Jesus Christ. Like, you just want to go in, take a dump and go. You don't want to take a dump and have two faces looking at you, kissing you, blowing a kiss at you. I can imagine some weirdo has probably tried to stick his cock in that mouth, in between those lips. It's just odd. It's weird. Like, you know, you'd be taking a shit and you look up and then there's this big face looking at you, kissing you. No! Fuck that. It's just odd. Odd. I tell you, odd. Anyway, on number 13. Now we have the poop shower. The shitter shower, the shower toilets, I take a shit and a shower at the same time. I've actually seen this toilet in various other places. This cover that on it is just like a protective cover. So when you got a shower on, it contains the water, so it doesn't go everywhere. But still a bit odd. I don't know whether if I would take a shit and a shower, you kind of want to keep the two separate. You'll never do the two at the same time. But I probably would try it out just for curiosity. You know. But yeah, it's a pretty cool idea in a sense that you can kill two birds with one stone, take a shit and a shower at the same time. Why not? But I can imagine you taking a shit actually, and you're having a shower at the same time, and it's it filling up the bog, you know, the toilet bowl, because of the shower water, and overflows, and then you've just got shit everywhere. It's just not practical. But I can understand where they're coming from, just like, you know, kill two birds, one stone, why not, fuck it. Yeah. So at number 14 we have this toilet. Now this, I have seen this around all the time, and I have actually seen it in TV shows as well, where people have just taken like shits just anywhere. But at the same time, it's still pretty weird, because if I turned up to work and they said that's the toilet, I'd be like, you know what, I'm going to take a shit in the office, you can take a shit over there. Or be like, I'm going to the nearest shop and I'm going to take a shit. I mean, some people are just like, you know what, yeah, I'm just going to take a shit in front of people, yeah, no problem, no worries. And I have to confess, I have taken a shit in front of people, but that's when I've been a bit drunk. But yes, so that is a very odd toilet. I think, personally, like, you know, who would ever take a shit there? Imagine if you've got a small penis, like, fucking getting naked, and then somebody's like, ooh, small penis, and then you're forever embarrassed. Let alone that you're taking a shit in front of them. But, yes. And if you don't have any bog roll, like, fuck, you'll be fucked. You'll be calling over to people that are walking past you. Excuse me, can you get me some bog roll? Can you get me some bog roll? Like, I've just taken a steamy shit, and I don't have any bog roll. Like, fuck. You'll be fucked. You have to walk to the fucking shop naked. Anyway, so we're at number 15. So, this is a portally. Now, I know that some of you are going to be like, what's weird about this? What's weird about that? But I'll tell you this. Obviously, I understand the concept, because it's probably meant for more camping purposes. So if you take it going camping and you take a shit behind like a tree or something, you lay this down, it's a little bit more comfortable. It's practicality. There, done. It says it uses. But I can imagine some absolute lunatics, some absolutely crazy fuckers that take this everywhere with them. They take it to the pub, they take it and they go on walks, you know, and I can just imagine, like, you're going on a nice walk with somebody, and then they just go, oh, hang on, I need to go for the toilet. Be like, oh, well, the toilet's just like half a mile away. Be like, no, I've got my portaloo, and then just opens it up, unfolds it, and takes a shit right in the middle of the park, in front of loads of people. Or even if you're at the pub and you've got a friend and he brings like a bag and you're thinking nothing of it, having a nice drink, and he's like, oh god, I need to go for a shit, and pulls open this and takes a shit. You'll be like, what the fuck are you doing, man? There's a toilet over there. He goes, yep, but when you need to go, you need to go. Which is correct. When you need to go, you need to go. But there's a toilet over there. So, use the toilet. Don't use the portaloo. Anyway, so that's why I put it in there, because it's a bit bizarre, because I'm sure, definitely sure that some lunatic out there carries this around with them all the time and thinks that this is better. So, yeah, that's why I put it there. So, number 16. Now, this one, I don't know if it's real, but if it is, it's crazy. Like, a toilet made out of ice. A toilet made out of ice. That's a pretty cool toilet, in a way. Like, oh, that's pretty neat. And I'd love to take a shit on it if it actually does work. But at the same time, not. Because I can imagine, because of being ice and all, you take a shit and you're just like, oh, god, yeah, that's cool. And then your arse cheeks are stuck to the toilet. And then you're going to have to ring up for help. And then that's going to be embarrassing, because you're going to be like, sorry, excuse me, can you help me? Yeah, I'm stuck. How are you stuck? Well, I just took a shit on your toilet, and now I'm stuck to the seat. Like, there's that. And yeah, it's just a little bit bizarre, a little bit odd, but a little bit cool in a way. I would love to take a shit in it, but at the same time, not. You'll be able to see the shit as well going through, going down the pipes. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, it's another weird little toilet there. So number 17. Now this one is a bit odd in terms of the fact that if you went to the toilet and you open the cubicle, you shut the cubicle, and you see this, and you're like, it's just a urinal. Aha, that's where you're wrong. It's a urinal and a toilet, so you can take a piss with it up, and then there's like a little latch, and you pull it down, and you can take a shit. So it's actually pretty a neat concept, and it's pretty cool, I guess. But they could have made the seat doesn't even look that comfortable. It looks kind of like it would hurt, but I like the idea. 2-in-1, save space, room for more shit, I guess. But yeah, I like that toilet. That toilet is pretty cool. 2-in-1. Okay, so number 18. So this one is a little bit strange. I don't know what's going on with it. I mean, like, some part of me thinks it's a potty training device for youngsters. They take a shit and then they, do that. Or a potty training for adults that really can't shit. Like, they go on the toilet and randomly they shit up all the walls. Like that shit. How would they ever do that? But I don't know. Maybe this way is like a safer way to take a shit. But yeah, it's just a bit odd. You could probably make like a workout video of it. Up, down, doing loads of squats, taking a shit, squat, shit, up, squat, shit, up, squat, shit, something like that. But yeah, it's just a bit of an odd looking toilet. Like if you walked into a toilet and you saw that, you would just be like, the fuck is this? Is this like some weird sex contraption? I don't know. It's just a little bit odd. Okay. So at number 19, we have this one. Now this is a odd looking toilet, to say the least. It's got all these dials and thermometers, and yeah, it just looks odd. It looks like that you need to pump, you need to have a fire to get it started up. You need to get some steam in it to start it up to work actually the toilet. I would like to take a shit in it just out of curiosity of how it works, but yeah, it's just looks so crazy. Like so many dials, so many things going on with this. Like, what the fuck is this meant to be? I don't know. Like, how are you meant to flush the toilet? Who knows? Who knows? So, cracking on with number 20. Now, this one is just really odd because it looks like that somebody's just taken a toilet and decided, hey, you know what? While you're taking a shit, you can do your tumble drying as well. So they've put a tumble dryer on top of a toilet. I don't know if it's actually a tumble dryer, and I don't actually know what it is. Maybe you take a shit and it goes up and dries your shit and gives you a dried out turd. I don't know. It's really odd looking. It generally looks like a wash machine on top of a toilet, which is just odd in itself. If you were going to have a wash machine in the same room as the toilet, why not just put it to the side, not above it? Which is just odd, you know. Maybe if you were trying to conserve space, but like just, yeah, it's just odd looking, you know. So if you know what this toilet is, please let me know in the comments below and tell me what it is, because this is just really odd looking. So we are getting to the last 5 people, so let's crack on with number 21. Now this one is just odd. It's like a Rubik's Cube toilet. Like I can imagine if you were going you really needed to shit You're like, yeah, need to go for shit, really bad. You came across this, and you had to do a puzzle to work out how to use this toilet, how to undo it to go to the toilet. I'd just be like, what the fuck? I'm just going to take a shit in the corner. Deal with it later, and if they complain, I'll be like, well, I'm sorry. Who in their fucking right mind would make a puzzle for a toilet? You fucking lunatic! But this is a multi-toilet, so it's pretty cool looking toilet as well. So it comes undone and it folds away. And you've got a toilet, you've got a sink, you've got a shower, you've got a dryer, you've got a bunch of other things with it as well. So it's pretty cool, and it's a multi-purpose toilet as well. So you can do a lot of things with it. But still, it's just a bit odd looking. Whatever happened to it, just a normal standard toilet? I don't know. So number 22. Now this one is funny because you can pull open her legs. You have to pull open her legs and lift up the toilet to go for a shit, and then once you're done, you shut her legs, you put the toilet seat down and you close her legs. Like, it's hilarious, but it is odd. It's a bit fun going for a shit. You know, you pulled out some girl's legs, taking a shit in her, and then shut her up. It's just odd. I can imagine some dirty fuckers or some funny fuckers grabbed her tits as well. Maybe even had a wank over it. I mean, it's odd looking. I don't know why anybody would have a wank over it. It's just weird. But yeah, it's a little bit of fun. So as we're cracking on to number 23. Now this one is a bit odd, but it's quite cool in a way. Like the style, it's just new and unique. But yeah, it just looks weird. You know, you walked in, if you're walking into the toilet and you saw that, you'd just be like, fucking hell, that's weird. And I can imagine it not being that comfortable as well. I don't know, maybe one of you guys has taken a shit in it. If you have taken a shit in one of these, let me know. Is it comfortable? Do you get rusty? I don't know why. I don't know why I said that. That was a terrible joke. But yeah, so this one is a bit bizarre. So we're getting to the last two. Are you ready? Number 24. Now this one is bizarre. A musical instrument turned into a toilet. What the fuck has this world come to? This is just really bizarre. Really bizarre. If you walked in and to your toilet and you saw this and this was the cubicle, you'll be thinking, am I really that drunk? I don't remember having that much absinthe. Am I seeing things? But no, this is genuine toilet. This is a genuine toilet. I mean, you've got piano keys on the side, and then you have to sit on this musical instrument to take a shit. Like, just bizarre. Just odd, bizarre toilet. By far, probably one of the weirdest so far. Oh god, just farted. I've been farting a lot recently. I can't stop. Maybe I need to get a butt plug. I don't know. So yeah, this one is just really odd looking. Anyway, with number 25 now. This has to be the oddest toilet I have ever seen in my life. Kind of similar to the horny chiliad, or the horny guy that I saw with the arms and the woman was backing up into it, but not, because this one has got a dick, and he's got muscle definitions, and it's just odd looking. Like, this would be a horrible toilet to walk into. I mean, I can imagine, straight away, some people, some sick fucks trying to have sex with it or some people sucking it off, or doing all kinds of manners of things to it. Just really, really, really odd. I can imagine this being in like some sex shop or some sex club or a gay club or something like that. But imagine you taking a shit. You're getting fucked and taking a shit. Like a woman would be able to, like, sit, have sex with it and take a dump at the same time. This is just by far the oddest toilet ever. I don't know why you would put... Why is, even if there is a penis there? Like, what the fuck? Is that meant to be the flush? I don't know. Fuck knows, it's weird. It's odd. Why have you done it? Whatever happened to a normal fucking toilet? Why make these crazy fucking toilets? Why make them? Why on earth would you make a crazy toilet like this? When you want to go for a shit, you just want to go for a shit. You don't want to have to do a puzzle. You don't want to have to sit on a musical instrument. You don't want to have to sit on some weird thing that's got a dick attached to it. You don't want to... You want to do all of that. You just want to fucking go for a shit in private and peace and enjoy the releasation of the turd coming out of your arse, and that feeling, that glorious feeling where you felt like shit before, but then after you've taken a shit, you feel like a new man. That's what you want to, or a new woman. You want to feel good. You know? You don't want to be raped. You don't want to be fucking humiliated, or do a puzzle, or do the washing while you're doing your shit. You just want to go to the toilet. That's it. Anyway guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe. It does help me out a lot. There's been some subscribe buttons floating around the corner. If you just click them, you can subscribe that way, or wait to the end of the video and there will be a subscribe section there for you. So I will see you in the next video, and take care of yourself. Have a lovely day, and try not to... No, and I'm just going to say happy shitting. Ta-da!